Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hey, welcome. Apologies if you can hear my fan today, it's very hot. And there's going to be no camera again today because of the same reason, it's too hot. But today we're going to be talking about texture, and there's a few things that I've got prepared for you. Oh, I'm getting an echo. 2 seconds. That's so strange. How can I fix that? Just looking through all the different options to try and fix that for now. What about that one? Is that it? Nope. Hey Bella, I'm trying to sort out an echo. Sorry about this. It won't be long, I just gotta find the right setting. If I can find the setting. Is it that one? Sorry, Bella, there's an echo. And I'm trying to solve it. Is it that one? No. Can you hear the echo? Because if I can just hear the echo, then we'll just carry on. Because I can't find... No echo for you, so let's just carry on. So it's going to be a bit weird for me, but we'll get on with it. So, as I said, there's going to be talking about texture today. I've got a few things. Oh, that's so annoying. Honestly, sorry. I have to try and solve it. Because I can't talk when I'm talking over myself. It's got to be one of these there. Monitor off. Monitor and output. Is that one? How about that one? No. Oh, this is so typical. I can't find it for me, but it's good for you guys. I will try and carry on, but it is really annoying. Surely, there's got to be a way. Get that one. No. How about that one? I forgot the volume on something else. That is a good question. Have a quick look, shall we? See if there's volume in here. That way even if it up for some reason. It's not to do with that, is it? How about now? No. I really can't sort of say. It's not on the phone or iPad. I'll try again. So this cube here, or rectangle, whatever you want to call it, we're gonna add texture. It's so annoying because I talk and then it talks. So, as I was trying to say, is actually if I just get rid of them, can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? Because like I haven't got the earphones on now, so I shouldn't be able to hear myself. Right. Now let's try this. So this rectangle that we've got here. Now I'm just gonna put these away. But they stay there. Okay. Now we're ready. Hey Kathleen. Yeah, sorry about that. It's really annoying that it's got some sort of echo from myself. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I will try again for this one. So this rectangle, we're gonna apply textures for what we call normal. So you would normally get the cube like that, and then you just add like this texture that we got here. It's just like a rust texture, and you just add that to each side. So grabbing that texture, I'll just put it inside the cube. The cube is on. Just do that again because that was really annoying. So getting that texture back out. Right. I'll just put that texture inside the cube. And there we go. And then you could put that, you could duplicate it and put it inside the other sides, if you know what I mean. If it'll go there. Come on. Why won't it go in there? It's not getting in there. Okay, now what's up? Typical when I'm just trying to show it. Me try duplicating it again. And I'll put it into this one. That should be in all three now. But it's not there. And I don't understand why. Oh, hang on, no, I'm trying to put the curve there. Is that why there's an issue? Right, let's just delete these. So I want the texture to duplicate, and now try and put the texture in the curve. If it would grab it. There we go, that's what it was. Glad we solved that one. And then I'll just copy it again and put it on that bit. Now it all looks the same, yeah? And we don't want it to look the same because we can't get that 3D looker back. So what do? We click on one of the textures and add an adjustment layer. And which one we're going to use? Let's just go for brightness. So we'll turn one up, making sure that we put it inside that texture so it don't affect nothing else. And then we'll go to the other one, add another brightness one, make sure it's inside that texture, and we'll make that dark. And there we go, we've got our 3D cube again. And take a breath, we're fine. It's just so weird that I can't hear myself at all now. So it's like one way or another. It's like, so anyway, that is normally how you would do it, and still keep it 3D and stuff. So now we'll go to something called the graffiti mockup. For this one, I've downloaded a wall from Pixabay, and also a logo from Pixabay, which is Celtic Knot. And what I'm going to do is basically put that logo onto the wall as if someone sprayed it there or something. And the way I'm going to do it is go to the wall image, go to duplicate, and what we're going to do is sandwich it so that it's in between. It's like the wall, the layer, and the wall again. So 1, 2, and 3, yeah. And then all we do is adjust the top one. So we go down. I'm trying to think what we do now. The trouble with not having a memory. I'm trying to think. It is definitely like that. And then I think we do an adjustments layer again and make it black and white. That makes sense. No, not that. Or is it that? Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, make it black and white. And then what we got to do is add another adjustments layer. And it's down here called threshold. And when you click that one, you'll see it goes mostly white. Now we can adjust the threshold so that we can make it more black and more white. And we want to get it somewhere in the middle. So about there's good. Perfect. But now what we want to do is go back to the main wall itself, the top one, and go into here and rasterize to a mask. Not something we've done before. So rasterize to a mask. Basically, the mask, anything that's black will be gone, and anything that's white will be there, or vice versa. I can't remember which way it goes. But yeah, so it's to do with black and white, which is why we had to make it black and white. So we'll just rasterize that to a mask. Now that is affecting the whole image in the moment, and we don't want that. What have we done here? Wait there. I've done some. Oh no, what it is. These two layers are meant to be inside of that one, and then that one was meant to be rasterized. That's what it is. Me messing out steps. So we'll go back up here, rasterize the mask, and there we go. So now it looks like it was part of the wall. You can actually move this around if you want to, but it's in the perfect place for the texture, if you like. So if I move this and show you, now the thing is that actually that bit should be alright, moving the logo. But if you try and move the texture that's been masked, this one, it, as you can see, that's doing that. So make sure we put that inside that layer as well. So yeah, now it'll, as you can see, go out of place, and we don't want that. So we want to keep it just as it was, and that's it. That's perfect. So there we go. That's rasterized mask, and using the texture to layer over the top, if you like, of the image to make the image look like it was part of the original image. Hope that makes sense. I know it's a bit confusing. I'll get back to it. It's like I got lost so many times. So let me just delete these layers. I think we're back to where we were. Yeah, that was it. So we go to the wall. We want to duplicate it. Put it above, so we got a sandwich like that. Then go to the adjustments and put a black and white adjustment first of all. What I should have done last time was move this inside the wall, because we didn't want it to affect the wall. I didn't do that last time. And then we want to add another adjustment, but this time it's called threshold. Now you probably won't see it because it's right at the bottom, but if you just move it up and down like that, it's the third one from the bottom called threshold. Everything will look white, and we can just move that one so it looks black, or a bit more black like this. And then you want to go back to layers, make sure they're inside the main layer, and then go up here to this menu and rasterize to a mask, and the jobs are good. Just remember to put it inside the layer afterwards, like I didn't, and then you should be good to move it anywhere around the wall, and it'll look like it's part of the wall. Hope that made sense. So that's another way you can use a texture, is to make a mock-up of the texture as such. So moving on to the next one. This one is called Grunge. Now this is just something I got for Pixabay, and it's kind of like a sticker if you like, but it's a pristine sticker. Now the Grunge that I got also for Pixabay is this cracked one like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that cracked image inside of that sticker and make it look like the sticker's old and like peeling off. And give me 5 seconds to remember how to do this. I'm terrible. Yeah, you go on to the Grunge, then go to the erase mode and make sure it's within the sticker. And as you can see, it's already done there what we wanted, which is like make it look like it's old and peeling off. It's a good one for like t-shirts and things. You want to make it look a bit retro. So there it is, pristine, and there it is with all the tears and stuff in there. You can get numerous different grunges if you want the offer all online, you know, for Pixabay. So there's that one. Now then, this is probably what we were waiting for as such. So these texture styles, I've made them up. Again, they're just images off of Pixabay, but I've made them into a style, which I'll show you now. So, just to get used to what they look like, we're going to go to the first one, which is this one, I believe. The leather one. Go to FX, into, it would be styles at the bottom there. And then there's all these, there's like 30 of them. And then you just tap the style that you want, and it'll apply to whatever it is that you're selecting at the time. Oh, it's got bigger. Not sure why it got bigger, but okay. Just do that back down. So if we zoom in, you'll see that this has a leather texture to it. Also, if I want to apply that to that cube so we can see it properly, just apply it there, just go in that one. And again, if we go on each edge, select it there and there. And what you can do is that they'll cheat to adjustment. So we'll do the top bit, we'll adjust the brightness, and we'll make it lighter. Make sure it's inside that bit so it's only affecting that image. Then go on to the side and do the same. adjustment, brightness, and take the brightness down. Again, make sure it's inside the layer that you want it to affect. And there you go. So that is the first leather. There is, like I say, there's 30 of these. I'll just go through and show you them now. So leather 2, probably get big again, I thought it would. So leather 2 is kind of like your leather sofa when it's been sat on for a while. And you don't have to have it that colour, that is just what it comes as. But you can go into adjustments and then recolor and make sure it only affects the layer that we want it to, which is this leather layer here. This one. And now you can just change the colour to whatever you want. We'll make it a bit lighter or something. Or darker. So yeah, there's that one. This will probably get bigger again, I don't know why. But it will go to leather 3, which is more like a sofa, like an old style Chesterfield. With the, I forgot what they call them, like the buttons that hold the leather in. And you don't have to have it that way up. You could, when you've selected the layer and it's on there, what you can do is go into the fill tool layer, and it'll give you this thing that you're used to seeing, and then you can just change it however you want, make it bigger or make it whichever way you want it, put it smaller, etc. So there's that one. The next one is rust. There should be 3 rusts as well. So this is like a shipping container kind of rust. Like the flaky kind of rust. It's like the paint's chipping off kind of rust. And we got another kind of rust, which is this one where it's been sat in the rain for too long. And like practically all of it's rusty. So there's that one. The next one after that, if I'm on the right layer, which I'm not, so rust 3. I don't know why these keep getting bigger. Damn things. So this is it's kind of like the paint's almost all off, but it's not quite there. So it's mostly rust. And again, you can go into filter on any of these and move them and slide them how you want to. Just leave that one there. Now then, gold. There's a couple of different types of gold. So there's this type, which is like the more blingy type gold. Like the liquidy kind of gold. Like that. And we got sort of like a sanded, like a bar of gold, you know, where you see where it's been sanded one way. Next one. This one is like the Vines gold. You know what I mean? You probably see this on when you get glitter or something, and there's like tons of little bits. There's the fine gold. And again, you can make it in more coarse or finer if you want to, and whichever direction you want it in. all of these will be available to download afterwards for free. There's quite a few of them. And the next one is water. Now this is more like your sea kind of water. So it's got like the waves with the water, with the white caps, like they call it, like an ocean kind of thing. So there's that one. The next kind of water, I think it's like a pool. I don't know why they keep resizing on me. Set it all up nice way, and then it goes there. So anyway, this is like your outdoor pool. Depending on where you want it. And I think the next one is more like you see in a stream, like with rocks and things underneath it. Did I select the right one? Yes. Yeah, so like a really clear, with like a waterfall, that kind of thing. And you see the rocks in there. And all the seaweed and things. Or the algae, or whatever they call it. Then moving on, we got the barks. I got this style of bark. And we got the next one, which is a bit lighter than the other one. Kind of like I forgot what kind of tree that is. Is it a birch or something? So it's, yeah, a bit lighter than the other one. And this one, it's like when you've taken all the bark off and you've got just this left on the tree. So there's that style. Now then, these ones were just for fun, really. We'll go through these. So we've got sand one. These come in threes. So we'll go sand one. This is like, yeah, kind of like your beach kind of sand. Where people have been walking on it and stuff. And the next one. So this is more like your builder's kind of sand, I think. Hopefully I'm not going through this too fast. It's mega hot here. And I don't know how long I'm going to last that, so I'm trying to get through them. So this is kind of like your desert kind of sand. So it's got the lines in it, where the wind's blowing it. This goes through the muds. And they're these ones. So we've got this kind of mud. And go on to the next one. Number 2. So this is like the dried up kind of mud. It's been like really sunny day and it's like your farms got all hot. So it's like the dried mud. And then number 3 is the really wet mud. It's like the opposite. But this has been really ringed on. Like, you don't want to stand in this one. This is like minging mud. Now these ones are again just pretty funny. It's like I was running out of ideas by this point. So fur, I did. And then I start off with a giraffe. So this kind of fur. I zoom in, you might be able to see it better. We've also got, I think this one was tiger stripes. Have it that way if you wanted. Whichever way. Cracked. Yeah, that mud. I think this is leopard. I think this leopard for the last one there. Fur. And then I went to flooring. So we got the standard wood floor there, as you can see. And then the next one, I went with, I think they call it herringbone. So it's the one where it's all diagonal. So I'll zoom right in so you can see. And zoom it back out. So I'm sure they call that herringbone style or something. And number 3 is, I think it's just a mixed match of like different woods and things. Very rustic. Then the last 3 are into paving. And the first one was these hexagonal tiles that you probably see on pavements and things. Just like that. And then the next one, you see this more in like parks and things, I guess. I forgot what they call it, like a wavy brick and all intermingled like this. I've seen it on different walks and things back in the old days when I could walk. And the very last one, this one, it's kind of like an overgrowny kind of like that you've gone on a walk somewhere in like a forest, and it's all, like the ground is overgrown pathway. So there's quite a few. And like I say, that set there, which contains 30, I will put in the club and things and put it on Gumroad for people to download if they want to. And it will be free of charge, that one. So the next one is, so this is this one. Now then, this isn't my texture. This was given to me by Bella, I think. And what it is, so this is like an amazing metal texture, yeah? Thing is, what if you want that light to bend? How do you do that? So at the moment, that is just straight down. So if I go to the actual thing, you'll see it's just made up of all the different colors, but it is always going to be a straight line no matter what, like this. But what if we wanted it to go around that circle, say? How do we do that? So I've got our little friend next to it with the same texture, as you can see, and we're going to make it do that now. Now, the first thing that we do on the fill tool is go up to the top again and change it to elliptical. Where's it gone away? Okay. That's really strange. Where's it gone? I do this to myself every stream. You can see that I've done it before in the past. As you can see with my logo here, you see all the curved lights and things. So why aren't you doing it now? Let's put that. Get rid of him and put him back. What I did last time was make that into an ellipse. No, it's not working for some reason. Yeah, so it's linear at the moment. And just an ellipse. So why didn't that work last time? Affinity. So if we just grab that, then you can tell the light now curves around the sphere like we wanted it to. And you can raise and whatever that one. Making me think I'm going mad. Funny. So that is how you would get that light to bend. Just like that. And if you want it to be, I don't know, say like that circle wasn't quite a circle. So if we go to here and we put this down here and down here. Now we want that light to come around here. We can go to the elliptical again. We do this one here, which is the aspect. We don't want to keep the aspect locked. So now, oh, it's me not touching it right. So now you can pull it in just like that. Get it back to near the middle. And there we go. Now it curves around that, like I say. Hope that was, I don't know what happened the first time there. That was a bit weird. I'll just do that again to make sure I'm not going mad. So yeah, we just duplicate it to the side. Go on to there, and it should say linear, not bitmap like it did. I didn't know why I did that. And we just changed the linear to elliptical. You just change it to make the light where you want the light. And that's how it should have worked the first time. I don't know why it didn't. Very strange. Anyways, I got through that a lot quicker than I thought I would. So like I said, I'll make these. Why did I delete that? That was very strange. I'll make all these available to download, but it's far too higher. I think I'm gonna call it there. But yeah, thanks for coming, and I hope that I see you in the next one. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.